Hello, spirited pixel lovers. Yesterday, we already have the Json file that we exported from the Adobe After Effects right here. So, today I want to show you how to import this Json to our Android Studio file. Okay, so in Android Studio, you might want to create a new project. I would say this project name is Fly Woman Onboarding, or just Fly Woman, I think. And use Kotlin and this is KitKat. And if you want to know what these options are, this is the legacy Android.support libraries. I will tell you what this is, but first you have to uncheck this to get the Android X library. Click finish. Oops. And actually we don't need this main activity. Just close it and move to the XML. If you happen to close this file like this, just search it on the res folder res. And if you don't see this left pin, you can always check these options. Click res folder, layout, and activity main.xml. Okay, click split. And oh yeah, I almost forgot that I only have the Pixel to API 24 emulator. And if you remember that in our Figma, we make the frame of Google Pixel 2 XL, which is not the same one with the Android Studio emulator. So please make another frame. I will tell you how. You can press A and choose the Google Pixel 2 and select all of this layer, copy it, and move to the second frame and Ctrl V, paste it like that. I will tell you another example. Copy it and paste it and move it up. Okay, it's already centerized, and of course it will change the margins of this layer button. For example, it's 144 and this is 96. You see? I will delete this. Okay, so we move on to this Android XML, but first you will have to delete this text view because you don't need it. And move on to your values, choose styles, and in here change it to the no action bar. You see? And after that, you want to take a layout. I will choose a linear layout. Okay. Choose match parent and match parent. And in here, you want to take this button first. So in our project, we will create from bottom to top. It is easier that way. Okay, so create your new button. Layout width, we will take this width on Figma. Perfect. As you can see, the layout of this button is not centerized. So you can make the properties, for example, Android gravity, center horizontal. Oh yeah, orientation is vertical, or you can change the gravity in here and move on to the next one. Text is get started. All right, and the text color is, oops, sorry. Okay, and text size is, let's see here, it is 15. All right, but as you can see here, the font right here is not Manrope. I think in our Figma the font is Manrope, and as I recall, that Android Studio didn't make didn't have Manrope file. See, so you can use custom fonts. I will tell you how. Click on Res and click right new and Android resource directory. You can set this on the font, right? Click OK and search your downloaded font. So for example, I have my Manrope in here. Okay, and I will only import it, the Manrope font. For example, this is semi-bold, this is regular, and this is extra bold. So only 3 of those. So semi, regular, and extra bold. Click copy, move to the Android Studio and paste it on here. Okay. But in Android Studio documentations, you will see that custom fonts, they cannot load a font with you have to, let me show you the example. Click show in Explorer. So you have to lower space all of these words, and you can use the underscore for the spacing. So in case you use this what's called strip or minus, the Android Studio will not read it, and however it will not load it into your project. Okay, as you go back it will refresh automatically. Oh, I almost forgot. This one also underscore. This one also underscore. Okay, all of these fonts will load it into the Android Studio, and you will have the options to call it. For example, like this, Android text and font family. See, the Android Studio already loaded, so you can call it whenever you want to. So for the get started, I need extra bold. So we will call extra bold, and see it is already changed. But we want to make the background into this color. I will tell you how. Type the background right here and call the drawable, for example like this, but make a name for your own button. For example, I use button primary, but it is in a red color. This means the Android Studio could not find this file on your drawable. So you have to create a new file which is named btn primary right here. So the easier step is click on this button and create drawable resource file and choose the shape. Type in the shape, or if you on Apple or MacBook, it will not showing any of these options, root element. So you can make it default. Don't change any of these options. But if you on Android, choose the shape. Okay, so right like this. For example, in MacBook you will have your selector in default like this, and if you see the selector, change it to the shape. Okay, and type this word solid Android color. Choose your color in here, copy it, hashtag, done. And in second I will say corner, close it, Android radius, make a same of this one, 25 and 25, done. As you can see here, it is already changed it. And I guess this gravity is not functional at all. You can delete it. After that, we move on the next step, which is the text view elements in here. So make a text view. Oh, oops, sorry. text view. Choose the wrap content. This is also wrap content. And margin bottom, it is 61. Oops, sorry. I have to move this text view in the top of the button. Maybe I will close it first. Okay. Maybe I will make the text first. Copy this. Oops. Okay. Oh, I know. It is because the button is not on the inside of the linear layout. So we have to close it first. For example, in here. But I will cut it. Right here. Oops, sorry. Perfect. So the button already cut center because of these properties. The reason why it's not centerized before is because the button is not in the inside of this linear layout. So the trick is you have to close it first in this property. Okay, move on to the next step, which is under text. Oh yeah, I will consider the font family. Let us see here. The font family is regular, regular. It actually it is already centralized, but we have to change the margin. We have to consider the margin of this text. For example, margin right is 51 and margin left also 51. Okay, perfect. But it is not the same right here, so we can change the gravity. Perfect. And don't forget to change the color, text color, in black. Okay. What about the size? The size is 14, so you have to consider it also. Text size is 14. Perfect. And the next step is to make this text view. Copy this properties, the text view, and paste it on the top of the previous text view. We have to consider the text first. Right here. Fly to get your dream career faster. Oh, wait a second. Oops, sorry, right here. I forgot to make this symbol. Okay, move to the margin bottom. The margin bottom is 33. The margin bottom is 33. Perfect. And this text is semi bold. The text size is 18. Perfect. Okay, the next one is this Lottie files. Oops, sorry, I almost forgot. Before we imported this Lottie files, you have to make change on the Gradle. Build.gradle, you can make it right here. So you can go to the github.com Airbnb Lottie Android and make it to the bottom of the page and choose this text and copy it. Done. But first you have to change this Lottie version because it is not the code itself. You have to choose your current Lottie version. So in my current state, it is version 341. You have to change exactly as it is said. But in my time, it is still 3.4.1. In your current time, maybe it is upgraded to the newer version, and please make change to that newer version instead of this. Okay, after that you have to sync first. Oops. Okay. It is successfully configured. Yeah, you can close this, and close this. And after you imported the dependency and you implemented the Lottie files, you can call it right away. Com Airbnb Lottie. Okay. So in this layout width, you will have to change it. As you can see, it is the width is 294 dp and the height is 272 dp. Okay, like this. Make the margin bottom into the 72. Okay. Oh yeah, if you confuse how to see these options like 72, 129, click this click your layer you want to know your margin is and hold the alt button and yeah, you can see these options. It is perfect. So this margin top is 69. Perfect. After that, maybe I want to change this to the 80 because it is too high, I guess. After that, type in this spot is Lottie autoplay true. So whenever the user will open this screen, it will autoplay. The JSON file will autoplay. And for the loop is true also. So the JSON file will always looping. After that, type file name. So in this file name, it will load into your Android asset. As you can see here, there is no Android asset folder, so you have to create it first. Click on this app and right click, choose new, and move to this folder, assets folder. Okay, you don't have to change of these default options, just click finish. And here we go, assets. And after that, I want to choose our JSON file that we make on the Adobe After Effects. Click copy or Ctrl C and move on to the Android Studio and click on these assets and Ctrl V. Paste it and just click OK. As you can see here, our JSON file already loaded in this assets folder. So we only have to call it on our assets folder. So just click, just type the fly woman laptop dot JSON and voila, is finished. After that, I want to close this tag first. Okay, looking good. Let's start our emulator. Yep, looking good. This is the file that we render. Oops, sorry, build, in the Android Studio. So as you can see, the JSON file came up successfully and it's looping from start to end. After this, you can make this button get started to the dashboard or whatever you want to do. So yeah, we successfully make the JSON file and import it to the Android Studio. Okay, spirited pixel lover, thank you for accompanying me throughout this series. Now we have successfully made our own onboarding app completed with JSON file that we animate ourselves. How do you think? Isn't it cool? Thank you for watching. Click on that subscribe button if you want to follow me for another series. And of course, make it pop means make it rain. See you!